Okay, we have got some breaking news, not out of the Mile High City Broncos country, but actually out of the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. But it does involve the Denver Broncos, bringing in this tweet from Mike Garafolo, linebacker Cody Barton to the Titans per his agents. Okay, so we do have movement involving the linebacker position with the Denver Broncos, but it's not a player that the Broncos signed, it's a player that the Broncos lost. Good for Cody, first of all. He's going to get a really good opportunity there in Tennessee. The Titans need a lot of help on the defensive side of the ball, and Cody should immediately go in there and be a starting contributor for them. So I'm happy for him. He's probably going to get a really nice payday to go to Tennessee. Probably priced himself out of the Broncos service or out of the Broncos price range. But at the end of the day, the Broncos are going to have to do something here to address the linebacker position in free agency. That is, unless they don't want to. The Broncos do have Alex Singleton coming off of a torn ACL. They like Singleton probably more than us fans and media do, but I do believe Singleton is going to be back in the fold for the Broncos this year. They're not going to cut him or anything like that. They think that he's going to be a starting contributor for them. Then there's the question of the other linebacker spot. Drew Sanders is seemingly the favorite right now to get that starting job if the Broncos don't bring in another body at that position. I think that Drew Sanders has definitely shown some signs of development. He had a really nice blitz. I want to say it was in the second Chargers game last year from the off-ball linebacker position. So that was a little flash of hope there that, okay, we might have something here in Drew Sanders coming off of that torn Achilles. He's healthy now, and it seems like he's ready to contribute. So I'm hoping that if the Denver Broncos don't go in the direction of a free agent linebacker, that first of all, they draft somebody at some point to at least bolster the room. But I'm hoping that they see something in Drew Sanders and believe that he can develop into a starting player for them. So right now, I don't even know if the Denver Broncos are going to be in a hurry to add a linebacker. The only halfway decent one that's still available on the open market is Dre Greenlaw, and reports do indicate the Denver Broncos are in on those conversations with Greenlaw's camp, but some other team might outbid for Greenlaw's services. Then we're probably looking at Alex Singleton, Drew Sanders, and probably the draft to add to that linebacker room. And it may be disappointing for some in Broncos country, I get it, but I think the Denver Broncos are happier with their linebacker room than a lot of fans and media are, just like they're happier with their wide receiver room than a lot of fans and media are. Will that strategy pay off for them long term? I don't know. They still might sign somebody. They still might sign Dre Greenlaw. But right now, I'm kind of operating under the assumption that it's going to be Alex Singleton and Drew Sanders as the Broncos starting linebackers next year. All right, guys, be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell. And let me know in the comment section below, guys, how do you feel about the Broncos losing Cody Barton to the Tennessee Titans? And do you think that they need to pursue Dre Greenlaw aggressively and see if they can maybe add him to this linebacking room? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always.